township, especially the manager, on multiple right-to-know requests, helping with responses. We helped to finalize the fire department ordinance. I've been working with the buyer and the seller on the Clements property. They have requested a 30-day stay from the court, extension, I should say, on that order of court to close. It was supposed to close the end of this month. It's now set to close the end of next month. So I am hopeful that will be the end of it. I've drafted various opinions on legal matters as directed by the board. I assisted the township in right-to-know appeal this month. In the category of court cases, we have the South Point Reload argument coming up in the next month or two, as well as the Augustine Wellpad appeal, which is currently in the Board of Common Pleas. Thank you.
Board of Supervisors discussion of new business. Set up a meeting with the Board of Supervisors and fire departments. This is something that we have tried and talked about doing quarterly for a long time, and we always seem to not do it. So I'd like to see us, something I have, I'd like to see that happen. We can set the meeting tonight, or you can go back and talk to your departments. We can come to a date, but I'd like to set a meeting within the next month. Do you want to talk to your group and then come back to us with a date?
Do you want to make it a steady one, like a Thursday or Tuesday or whatever? Do you want to have them regularly, or just for this one? Just make a date for this one.
Well, Mondays for us is generally bad because of training.
Okay.
Other than that, and I know for the other two departments, I believe as well. So any other night than a Monday would be good, as long as we can, know enough in advance.
So what if we say Tuesday, August 20th? Does that work for us for?
Yeah.
Tom, Eric? Yeah. Eric? Okay, so we'll say Tuesday, August 20th, 7 p.m. here. Perfect.
These are public
Thank you.
meetings.
No, these are private meetings between the Board of Supervisors and the fire departments. We try to do them quarterly. The goal, hopefully, at this first meeting would be to set up a quarterly schedule for them, so we don't have to keep forgetting about them and then bringing them up at a public meeting.
So these are informational meetings.
Consider a property search for public works facility. Again, something I added to the agenda tonight. I was approached by a family that has property that touches property already owned by Cecil Township. They own, what do they own up there, 67 tons. I want to say it's 67 acres up there, but they're willing to subdivide off 10 acres to us for the development of a public works facility. Before we even get to that point, it's the Shikoni property. I think that we need to see if the board is interested and have our solicitor, there were some questions, some legal questions they had that I couldn't answer. We need to have authorize our solicitor to have a conversation with them. They have a purchase price in mind. We have limited purchase price availabilities. So authorize her to have that conversation with them and see if there is even a chance that we could move forward with that. But I think it's a good, where is it? It's up Glassell Road. So they own a significant acreage up there, but they're willing to subdivide us off 5 to 10 acres. So it's a step in. Yeah. So if everyone's in favor, I would like to ask Gretchen to look into it. Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, Gretchen, I'll give you the contact information, we can move forward there. Discuss rezoning requests as they're related to the Unified Development Land. Gretchen, do you want to?
Sure. So we had a workshop in September of this year. One of the items we discussed at that workshop was making some changes to the UDO so that the rezoning application process is a little more clear how it's going to proceed. So rezoning requests are not like other hearings. If you apply for one, it doesn't mean you necessarily get a hearing. They're purely legislative decisions of the governing body, but you can certainly come and apply. It seems to make more sense so that people aren't wasting their time and energy and money to have maybe a two-step process where preliminary application comes to the board considers whether they want to actually hold the hearing And then at that point, the applicant can pay for and have the full hearing. The board obviously still can decide yea or nay, but they go through the full hearing process after deciding to move forward. And because the way the UDO is currently written, it's just not very clear that that would be the process, and that's not how the board's typically proceeded. So if they want to move in that direction, there's a couple small tweaks that we could make. I could make some suggestions. And if you're interested, I think in the fall, when Dan typically does the more comprehensive changes to the UDO, that could be one of them.
Are we okay with that? Okay, so what we would look forward to then your changes, and then consider them from there. Linda? This is you.
I'm Linda Novak. My sister Margie Novak saw this grant application to get sunscreen dispensers for the park. It's just one. And there's an example there that I gave Cindy. And it's free. That's, we just installed in the park, and then we would come down like every 2 weeks just to clean it up and make sure there's enough sunscreen in it. We just need signatures.
Yeah. So I was approached, kind of for a little clarification, this was on last month's agenda and then postponed this month. I was approached by Margie, who is a skin cancer survivor.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is kind of something that's close to your heart, and if you're a parent who's ever been at the park and realized you didn't have sunscreen, this was something that was kind of cool, and there's no cost to the township. It would be one dispenser installed somewhere in the
Where we decide.
Yeah, somewhere, I would assume by the playground area, but it allows parents who may forget to have access to it. There's no cost to the township, and there's no maintenance required.
And it's automatic, you just put your hand under it and it comes out.
Yeah, it's kind of like the,
Yeah.
yeah, so super cool. If this and just do that.
That's an example, that's not.
It's very sturdy. It didn't break.
That's just a sample, it looks just like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I held on to the key. I
Yes,
but
it just
anyways.
opens if you open them on both sides, so
Yeah.
we could put it in there and then close it so nobody can open it up.
I don't recommend holding it like that. So if we're okay with it, then it would need the signature of this board.
Supervisor.
I asked Gretchen already to take a quick peek through it and see if there's any issues.
And we just need to know the approximate number of visitors.
Yeah, which we can work that out with Bill. That's your homework for tonight.
Pardon me?
Did you only ask for one, or did you ask for one for each?
They only give you one, it's a grant.
Yeah. So we can kind of see if it works out really well, we can kind of move forward from there, but, yes.
What's the SPF that they would put it in?
I don't know.
I have
See a 30 on
no
the
idea.
Say
30. SPF 30. Water resistant 80 minutes broad spectrum SPF 30.
It's from a dermatologist.
Oh, it's Copper Tone Sport
Oh, cool.
is what, and it has, for anybody who may have, allergies or anything, it has full ingredients on the side.
Now, if you could
That
speak,
was my
It's
question,
surprisingly heavy.
because the township will be responsible for any allergies or anything the child has.
Correct.
So you want to keep that in mind, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, it has, so maybe when we're checking it every 2 weeks, we can check it, make sure the sticker is still there.
You might want to ask Gretchen, because she's their attorney, what the liability.
Yeah, I did. I asked her to consider it and look into it, and
Gretchen, is there a liability or anything? The children
I mean,
using it?
several parks have its North Strabane has it.
What's the bank?
they're everywhere.
Yeah, and with the fact that there's a warning label on it, it's like when you buy something that has a label on it with what's in it, it tells you what's in there, so people have some responsibility to take a look and make sure they're not putting something on their skin if they see something they're allergic to.
I think it's a good thing. I could maybe try it, but we do have 50 feet away, you can walk to Dollar General, and that's something North Strabane doesn't have. So we,
It's free, no cost to the
I'm
town.
guessing it has been a long time since you've taken 3 or 4 kids in and out of a car to go 5 minutes away. It takes a little longer than you would
You
think.
don't want it, no big
Yeah,
deal.
no, I think it would be great, and I'm in favor of it. Anybody else?
I am.
Yeah, okay, great. So we'll get this checked over and signed for
And we
you.
could put it, we could put it up and we'll manage it, but if it gets vandalized,
Right.
like 2 times, that's it. or something,
Yeah,
or somebody just starts putting their hand under there.
But
Yeah.
just be aware that the issue was raised.
Anna, can you just grab the microphone so you?
Thank you, Laura. May I say here?
Mhm.
I just said be aware of the possibility of the liability, because you know we are in a litigious society today. And I'd like to think all of our citizens, no one would do that, but one never knows. So I would caution the board, not that I'm against it. I think it's a great idea for the kids. But just be aware that that is a possibility. That's all. Just raising the issue with you.
Definitely consider it.
And it's
Thank
a
you.
dermatology foundation
Yeah, it's fine.
that it's free, but donations are appreciated, even $50 or something.
Great, we'll consider it. Thank you.